I would like, if I could, as campaign director, just to make a short. All that you've heard here this morning is that we are facing in Ireland a choice which will carry generational consequences. We are facing a choice when we vote on October 2nd and when we count on October 3rd, that will send a very clear signal from Ireland, by we the people of Ireland, about our psychological and political sense of who we are and where we belong at the end of the first decade of the 21st century. And that signal will be heard in every cabinet room in Europe, in every parliament in Europe, in every boardroom in every country that is invested in this country, and it will be a powerful testament of who we are as a people. It is my belief that a yes vote is the only vote as a signal that will be in our longer term interest and in the interests of our younger generation. That is about our role. I think this campaign is partly also about our soul as a nation. There are now today in this campaign many siren voices of Irish ayatollahs who wish to drag us back to a past for which I have no sense of a paralysing nostalgia. There are now voices coming in of Little Englanders. They speak from Great Britain. They are neither great nor British. They are narrow-minded, prejudiced and bigoted English nationalists, and they and their fellow travellers are seeking too, as siren voices, to bring us back to the rocks of the past. The great gift of Ireland in Europe was expressed in 1972 in our first referendum by the man who led that referendum, Dr. Patrick Hillary. He described it correctly as a second act of independence. It took our small state from being a failed economic entity, the poorest region of the British regional economy, to a state that, to use the words of another fallen patriot, Robert Emmet, who didn't want his epitaph written until this country, Ireland, could take her place among the nations of the earth. Standing with Europe has been good for Ireland. Europe is good for the world, and yes is the only logical option. I'm happy now, please, to take any questions from members of the media to myself.
Ireland trying to think not just German people, it's undemocratic for our government to go back to the people, not accept
yourself, but in any event, the European Union is a partnership of 27 states, and this state, together with the 26 other states, has a deep interest in ensuring that the community of values and capacities that we share is able to be in the 21st century. In respect of Lisbon, it is very clear from the most extensive analysis ever conducted after a referendum in this country that the Irish people did not want to loosen our bond with Europe, but they had a number of very particular concerns. There is a table at which commissioners sit. Can we continue to sit at the table? A significant concern. Many Irish mothers and grandmothers may not have really believed that conscription will happen, but they feared in case it could happen, they should vote no, because they don't want to see their children or grandchildren conscripted against their will. We have legally binding cast iron guarantees this will not happen. Many Irish people value the fact that we are not aligned to any military alliance. For the first time ever in international law, and when it becomes a protocol in EU law, the phrase about Irish neutrality will appear in law. It's not even in the Irish Constitution, and that is a cast iron guarantee. Many business people the last time were led to believe, incorrectly in my view, that we would lose control of our capacity over our taxes. We are now assured in a legally binding guarantee this will not be so. And there are many people here who have deeply held values about issues to do with laws on family, to do with laws on abortion, to do with laws on education. We will have, for every article of our Constitution, expressly named, article by article, cast iron guarantees. So the answer to your question, we have new terms and conditions available to the Irish in which to reconsider. And it is only because of and in the light of the new terms and conditions that we're being invited to reflect again. New conditions, new question. It's our choice.
What's your reaction to the strike?
Precisely why, with determination and vigour, that we have gone about not only doing an event like this in Dublin. I think the last time round, the Yes campaign round, we've done 20 launches. We've more to follow, because we want this to be a people's movement, bottom up, taking real ownership. And we're very proud of the numbers of people who have come out and given us their positive response, and to me it bodes well. But this is there to be fought for. And what we're fighting for, in my view, is the role of Ireland and the soul of Ireland. We have become sometimes a rather vision-free zone in the way we conduct our politics. And I said to you before, there are freedoms we have enjoyed in Europe. There is prosperity that we've embraced in Europe entirely by engaging with Europe.
If there are no further questions, perhaps this will be time to do some one-to-ones later. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you.